Hey guys, so this look is going to be very much inspired by the look in a box from Charlotte Tilbury that's called Vintage Vamp, and it's kind of going to fuse those modern, kind of warm fall colors with a little bit of a vampire kind of twist to it. So, alright, let's get into it and let's see how we get this look. So the first thing I'm going to be doing on my furless blending brush is I'm going to be taking Golden Ochre and Burnt Orange from the Anastasia Beverly Hills Modern Renaissance palette, and just without any sense, just kind of buffing that all around my crease and up to my brow bone. So, we're just going to do that on the other side. Basically what inspired this look in the first place was I went to Nordstrom's to check out some makeup because I was feeling really sad one day, and I saw this picture on the Charlotte Tilbury kind of like gondola display thing of this beautiful vampy fall look. So I thought, why not make my own twist on it and see what I come up with. Alright, so the next thing I'm going to be doing is I'm going to be running the NYX Jumbo Eye Pencil in the color Yogurt all over my lash line and a little bit onto my mobile lid. Sorry this is so out of focus, I'm not exactly sure why. But anyways, just with some short and long strokes, I'm just going to be rubbing that all over my lid. Next thing, I'm going to take my finger and just softly blend it. Nothing unusual. Okay, so this is where the fun begins. On my Mikasa eye brush, I believe the exact number is the E230, I'm going to be taking a mixture of Love Letter and Venetian Red, both from the Modern Renaissance palette, and I'm going to be taking that in a swooping motion all the way from the outer corner up into my crease and down into the inner corner, using a combination of short and long strokes to make sure everything is nice and even and blended. I love that this brush is kind of like a 239 from MAC, or 236 I think. Whatever their flat blending brush is, it has the ability to pack on color, but it actually blends everything out super nice. I'll link everything down below just in case you're curious. Anyway, so the next thing I'm going to be doing is taking my shader brush from Furless Cosmetics and just gently buffing around those edges. Alright, so then I'm going to be going into the color Realgar, which is like a beautiful pigmented orange, again on that same Furless Cosmetics brush, and I'm going to be running that right over the top of where I applied those beautiful cranberry shades. Just blending that out now with my Furless blending brush, just to make sure all the edges are soft, and harsh lines kind of suck, so let's just blend away. Wouldn't it be awesome if I could literally do my makeup that fast? Like, can we please talk about that? I love editing. Well, bam! And we're blended. Alrighty, so this is now where even more fun begins. I'm going to go back in with that Mikasa shader brush with Love Letter and Venetian Red and really pack it onto that outer corner because we really want that kind of cranberry smokiness to come from that outer corner. I really liked placing it on the outer corner because not only is it really good to kind of get that smoky effect with minimal effort, because let's be real, minimal effort, but it's also good for a variety of eye shapes. It's really fast to do in the mornings if you don't know what to do. It's a great way of adding definition to that outer portion of your eye without worrying about going like full black smoky. It also leaves a little bit room for some color on the lid. So that's what it should look like. Feeling myself. Alright, so now with my pencil brush from Mikasa, I'm going to be going in with a mixture of Vermeer and Primavera. Every time I think of Primavera, I think of pasta. So I'm going to be going into the inner portion of my lid as well as the inner corner. I had no idea how I was going to film that without looking awkward, so let's just take in the awkwardness right now. Alright, so the next step is taking that same pencil brush and using the color Cypress Umber, which is like a beautiful, rich, kind of dark chocolatey brown. We're going to run that just on the outer lash line, and we're going to connect that up to that beautiful punch of red that we popped in the inner corner. And if you want to blend it out, you can go back over with that same shader brush you had the red on and just keep blending. Now I noticed a little bit of fallout in this stage, but don't worry, you can just brush it away. Alrighty, so now I'm going to highlight the brow bone with the mixture of Vermeer and Primavera with my Furless Cosmetics shader brush, oh yeah, which I just wiped off on a towel just to get rid of the excess pigment from that orange color. Just feeling myself. Alright, the next step is we are going to go under the lower lash line. This part is so hard to film. I feel so awkward. Because, I mean, like, you have to kind of tilt your... Anyways, so we're going in with that Venetian Red and Love Letter, the same color that we packed onto that outer corner, and we're going to smoke out that lower lash line. Now, feel free to go in with any other color if you want to, but I just really, really wanted to continue that red all the way around. And now I'm just taking that blender brush and just making sure all my edges are nice and soft. So this is what you should have so far. Alrighty, so I am in love with this thing. This is the Charlotte Tilbury Mini Miracle Eye Wand in the shade number 1. And, you know, just do what I did and just put a crap load of it on the back of my hand there. And beautiful. So I'm going to take my finger, nothing special. We're going to pop that in the inner corner there, anywhere that needs a little bit of brightening. I love this product because you can layer it under or over makeup. Whatever works for you. I just really like that you can layer this with a bunch of products and it still looks really fresh. And I just went in with a Real Techniques brush there and just continued to buff it in. To be honest, it's a little bit tricky to film when you pat things in with your fingers just because it makes the camera go all wacky and out of focus. So here you go. If you want to use a brush, you can use a brush. If you want to use your fingers, you can use your fingers. Score 1 for multitasking. Yeah, I just had a little blemish there and just pop some of that over the top. I like the fact that it's a built-in color corrector as well, so it's really going to help to cancel out any tones that you don't want in your face and just really bring out that brightness. Scratching my nose. Just patting that in with my finger. Alright, so this is where we're at so far. The next step is contouring, and I'm going to be using my MAC Dual Fiber Contouring Brush with a cream color base by MAC in the color Taupe. I love that this is a beautiful, almost like a gray toned cream color. Amazing for contouring on us fair folk. I don't have any other color suggestions for any deeper skin tones, unfortunately, but I just know that this one works for me, and feel free to go a couple of shades darker if you're a little bit more of a deeper complexion. Alright, so for blush, I'm going to be taking the Sephora collection in Pantone Universe. This is the cream, kind of like it's a blush stick that I got like a year or 2 ago, and it's in the color Marsala. Every time I think of Marsala, I think of wine. Wow, I'm really hungry right now. Oh, okay, well, that did nothing. So I'm just going to pat it in with my fingers, you know, as you do. Awesome, time for highlight because that glow. I'm going to be going in with the Anastasia Glow Kit in the shade Sundipped, and I'm going to be starting off using Summer. I know. My camera can't even focus. Like, it's so bright, my camera's just like, yep, I can't focus right now. Just, oh yeah. I know, girl, I feel you. On the tip of the nose, because, well, do I really need to give you a reason? This is my little secret. I like to blend a little bit of tourmaline, which is one of the colors in the Glow Kit, into my contour and blush just to add a little bit more dimension. And then I'm going to be taking, this is the Charlotte Tilbury Airbrush Flawless Finish Skin Perfecting Micro Powder in shade number 1 Fair. Alright, and now I'm going in with my mascara. I'm going to speed through this because you guys obviously know what it looks like to put mascara. This is the Too Faced Better Than Sex mascara in the original formula. I really, really like this mascara, although Be mindful if you wear contact lenses because as the tube gets older, it can sometimes flake. Now for my newfound love, this is the Charlotte Tilbury Night Crimson Lipstick, which I got all over my finger, and that's what it looks like. And finally, drench yourself in whatever setting spray you have. I just love setting spray. And this is what it looks like. So if you're not comfortable with wearing lashes or you don't want to wear lashes, it still looks awesome without falsies. The mascara just does a great job. But if you want to see some falsies, I'm going to be using the Velour Lashes Fluff and Edgy. This is the Sephora exclusive collection. And that's what it looks like. Beautiful. Thanks so much for watching, guys. See you next time.